Okay, Frank. Well, it is time to get you serviced. We're going to get to the bottom of what's happening here. And hopefully it'll be simple. We'll see. Some odd behavior. But I think we can probably figure it out. Screws are a bit loose. More loose than I would like to see them. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what this seal is doing, but really isn't doing a good job of it. Whatever it is. Okay. Look at how this enormous case eclipsed this movement. Pretty cool. Alright, no seals on your pushers, at least on that one. No seal on this pusher either. Well, that means I don't have to take any pusher seals off. Not sure that's what you wanted, but certainly that's what's happening. Alright, so that's a bit sticky, which is not great. Okay. Very old seal on your crown. So whoever took your hands off wasn't the most careful of watchsmiths, I will say. They put a little bit of a bend here in this one and in this one. Okay, now here we go. The dial has a few little marks on it. There's a couple little ones right here. It's really interesting. Your loom has sort of this, it almost looks like paint, but I assume that's just corrosion. Interesting. All right, we're going to look and see what your dial back says. Oh my. Eek. I don't know what that screw is for, but oh, that's broken. Oh no. Okay, well, we'll have to see about getting that one out. I think you have a broken dial screw. Ay, ay, ay. I have a feeling this one's going to throw me a few challenges. 6.5, which is consistent. You have a dial with 6.5 and a case back with 6.7, so that is the original dial. Now, what are we going to do here? Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Well, we'll have to see about that. All right. Okay, so now the moment of interest here. This is where we have a look at what's going on with your chronograph wheel. Let's disengage. Actually, I want to look. Okay. It almost looks like it's bent, which is not what I want to see. Got a bit of a wobble to it. Okay, well, we'll have to take a much closer look here and see what we get. Okay. Now, what is up? What is up here? Come on. There we go. Woo! Somebody lubricated the heck out of this one. Goodness me. Well, doesn't look like your wheel is damaged. Do a little more investigating with that one. Your winding wheel. Barrel. And your third wheel. Escape wheel. Center wheel cup. And we'll get started on the calendar. Oh, you guys. Boy, oh boy, I wish people would do this correctly. It makes my life hard. Ay, ay, ay. The C-clip has to go one way, and of course it is not that way. But prevail nonetheless. Oh, boy, that upper plate screw is, I just touched it with my tweezers and it came loose. It's pretty loose. Pretty loose. Oh, that's got a bit of a ding on it. Lots of hairs around this movement. Alright, I want to... Ooh-wee! Your crown, your stem is just a mess. Holy moly. Boy, that's bent badly. No. That, I was expecting that not to move correctly, but it seems like it wants to. because we weren't able to do the quick change. Alright, we'll have to come back to that. Let's see. Nope, it just isn't moving far enough. There we go. That's what it's supposed to do. Alright. Hopefully it's nothing more than a slight stickiness. Interesting. Okay. Jewel looks all right. Our recording wheel. Your cannon pinion. That's dirty. Woo, so dirty. Center wheel. Yeah, it says S3 or something. Super dirty. Okay, let's get some springs off. Your spring. There's your B2. Okay, that is that. One last thing. Die shock. And we are finished with the teardown. That's all we needed. Okay, so we're going to take some close looks at a few components. We're going to give this a nice hand clean before we go too far. There's lots of grease and things. I assume that this is going to be okay. I cannot straighten this. That's something that just doesn't happen. They crack if they're so brittle. So we'll have to revisit that. All right, Frank, we're ready to go into the cleaner. We'll be back. I got some work to do here. I got to figure out if I can get out this dial screw. Boy, that's a bummer. Okay, Frank. Well, we are out of the cleaner and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and get started with reassembly. Keyless works. Yes. Okay, so that's now fully engaging, which is what we want. Okay. Oh, now, come on. There we go. Good. All right, so now we can place our plate in place, just like so. Good. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Let's go ahead and grab your palette fork. And there we are, running again. Okay, there we go. All right, let's check our work. Let's see how we did. Okay, Frank, well, we're going to get started with some adjustment and hopefully do some break-in here. So let's go ahead and take out some of your rate. See if we can get this smoothed out here. A little too much. Back the other way. Let's let this settle down just for a second and see where it wants to be. Okay. All right, let's see how that does. Pretty good so far. Okay. Well, we're getting close. Small moves. Very accurate. See how your amplitude does. You had a little bit of wear on your pallet fork jewels, which can sometimes drain a little bit of power out. So we'll have to take a close look here. It's going to do its little oscillations. I have to watch it go through. All right, well, I think I'm going to let this run for a bit and get the lubrication sort of moving around in the movement. Check a few things and see how we do. But yeah, I think this is a good start. We're gonna let this run in and see how we turn out. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, Frank, we're here at the last few pieces of your movement. You are running really strong, and I'm really happy with the way things are at the moment. So we are just gonna put these last couple pieces in place. And then get your dial and hands set, and then we will recase the watch and be done. Okay. Well, now we can check. Let's see how we did. There we go. Look at that. Set the date and the day. Perfect. Okay, let's just run through here. Perfect. Good. Okay. Great. Well, next we're going to set your dial and hands back on and we will come back. Okay, Frank, we are ready to finish the process. We've got your movement back in the case. I want to point out you were missing your movement retaining ring spring. That's the little spring that goes around on the retaining ring and helps your case back keep your movement in your watch. Didn't notice that when we were doing disassembly, but it was not there. So I have one in stock, and now you have one in your watch. So that's good. All right. Okay, there's your winding weight. We've got a new case back seal. We've got new seals on all your surfaces. You didn't have any seals on your pushers, so now you do, which is good. And there we are. There we are. The finished product. A really, really clean 6138-0011, the Yachtman UFO. There it is. It's a beauty. I really like it. One of my favorite of the 6138s. Just got such a commanding presence. So full service on the movement, of course. We got everything working and everything running great. It's looking good. It's running good. I'm going to go ahead and just stop your chronograph, and we are going to give it a reset. There we go. Nice push. Back everybody goes to vertical. Give that another restart. Make sure all your pushers here are good and lubricated. Everybody's running good. Right, so overall it was a pretty easy service, nothing too challenging. I put a new crystal in, of course. Your old crystal, I'll go through the things so you're sending back. Not much really concerning. It was pretty straightforward. Let's go through. All we really did was clean and service the movement. Replaced your seals. Got some pieces here of your crown seal, but otherwise, was very straightforward. New crystal, new case back, new pusher and crown seals, and just a general cleanup of the watch. I went ahead and cleaned up your bracelet as well, so that's ready to go back on to come home. So we'll put that on before we send it back. And yeah, Frank, you've got another great watch to add to the box. I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to getting it back to you. Let's just go through functions here. We'll click over the day and date. There we go. There's the date. There's the day. And bonus. Now your quick set works both the day and the date. We've got no more issues with your sweep hand stopping the movement. I think it was just dirty, and there were some hairs and other things that I had to unwind from the from the bridges. But overall, you know, everything looks good. Everybody sets to vertical. I switched the hand positions, of course, to be correct. It's just a good watch. All right, Frank. Well, thanks so much, and I really look forward to getting this back to you, and thanks again. Thanks for watching.